guys. So I haven't done any vlogging for a while. As anyone who knows and who lives in the Pacific Northwest knows, it's been a pretty active fire season, and I'm a wildland firefighter. So today is one of the first days I've had a chance to actually get out and do any adventuring or exploring in Central Oregon, really, since the summer started, since fire season started. And lo and behold, it's already snowed up in the mountains. It snowed on about the 20th. Got about 20 inches up here in the mountains. Mount Bachelor got quite a bit. People were skiing already. So a couple of the hikes that I like to do every year, or multiple times a year, are already snowed in, like immediately after the snow from last winter melted off. So I'm up here just bushwhacking a little bit, getting a good hike in, doing some exploring. Been pretty busy all season long, all summer long. Haven't had a ton of opportunities to do any filming or a lot of trips or anything like that, with the exception of one, and that is the overland route through the Cascades that I did with Pacific Crest Expeditions in August. And if you guys haven't seen any of our videos about that, the idea was that we were going to start on the California-Oregon border and follow Forest Service roads or dirt roads as close as we could to the Pacific Crest Trail, all the way up to Washington, where it crossed into Washington. 12 days and about 800 miles with our reroutes that we had to take with the fires that were going on throughout the state. Probably ended up being a little bit more than that, probably close to 900, maybe even 1,000. I'm not sure. I haven't completely compiled all that data yet, but currently working on editing down all of that footage. We've got a lot of footage. Gonna make it down into, I'm hoping, about 8 15-minute episodes for the YouTube channel. This will be the second trip that we've been able to film. If you haven't had a chance, check out our first trip out to Eastern Oregon. Check that out. I'll put a link down in the description. Overlanding Eastern Oregon is the title of that one. So anyway, a few things I wanted to kind of catch up on the vlog, chat about, is one, the expedition video is coming out here soon. It's September 23rd currently. I'm hoping to have them finished, hopefully published, but very, very close to being finished by Thanksgiving, maybe before, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done on them still, and I haven't really had a chance to even touch the footage yet, so a lot going on there for sure. As some of you already know, I currently drive a Ford Ranger, 06 Ford Ranger, which works pretty well as an adventuring vehicle, overlanding vehicle, just all-around outdoor vehicle. Pretty basic, only has 2-wheel drive. I've put some BF Goodrich tires on it, so that helps out a lot. But so far, it's been able to get me almost everywhere I've wanted to go. It's good gas mileage, but it's definitely time for an upgrade with some of the trips I want to do and some of the things I want to get into in the coming years. One of which being the extended Cascade Overland route, which goes from Mexico, following the Pacific Crest Trail, all the way up to Canada. So not just Oregon, but California, Oregon, and Washington. And hoping to do that in a couple years, 2019, maybe 2020. That one's going to take a lot more preparation and planning. And that one, in addition to a number of other things, has basically got the ball rolling on myself buying a new 4Runner, Toyota 4Runner. So that's coming up here. Gonna basically start, from scratch with a stock TRD off-road premium, and gonna start building it up from there. So right from the factory, it's gonna have, significantly better off-road features than what I currently have. But then I'm looking to build it out as an overlanding expedition vehicle that'll pretty much get me wherever I need to go for filming or for the adventures or whatever we end up doing as a team. So that's on the horizon, looking at doing that. The ball's rolling currently, but looking at actually buying that 1 year from October. So October of 2019, or sorry, 2018 is when that's going to actually come into existence, and I'm super stoked on that. Can't wait. It's a dream vehicle of mine for sure. I'll be 28 years old when I finally get my dream vehicle, so I don't think that's too shabby. I love using Gaia GPS, one of the best backcountry navigators you can get. Tracks your location, and even though I pulled this up after I realized that I didn't have service, it still had the maps loaded because as I was coming up here, it knew where I was going to be and preloaded them for me. Super rad. It looks like I got a hiking trail coming up here right there that I'm going to try to hook up to, and also looks like there's a waterfall up here as well. So going to check that guy out. One of the things I love about hiking off trail, or not necessarily really looking at a map before you go somewhere, is just the surprises that you can come up, you can discover. So I was just following this creek and popped up, and all of a sudden it opened up to this beautiful little meadow here. You can see up in the distance there, that's Broken Top, just poking out above the trees there a little bit.
It's crazy, there's all these mushrooms out here. You can see something's been munching on them. I don't really know anything about mushrooms, but if something's eating them, they're probably edible as well for humans. There's a lot of them out here, just kind of poking through the snow.
If you haven't had a chance to check out our other videos, go on over to our playlist section on YouTube here. Check out our other videos. I've got some more vlogs, some adventure videos. Coming soon, we're going to have a bunch of gear review videos as well. Currently working on a review for this new set of clothes that I got from Triple Aught Design. Pretty stoked on those. I'm going to do a full-length review out in the Eagle Cap Wilderness in a couple weeks here. Got a backpacking trip planned out there with Pacific Crest Expedition member Jeff. He's going to be coming out with me as well. So yeah, head on over, check out our videos, and if you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out, especially if you like what we got going on here, and got a lot of really cool stuff coming up here soon.